Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about don't chase love, it will chase you. Okay? So the universe is a bit weird and I don't know if it seems like I've had this experience a lot, and when I talk to other people it seems that they do have this experience too. And I'm sure you've probably experienced something similar in your life as well. And that is, the more you get dates, so when you're dating, the more dates you have, it always comes at a time when you haven't really been focusing that much on dating, right? So you get more like pings on Tinder that you've matched with someone when you're not as focused on Tinder and things like that, when you're focused on other things, right? So that's something that I found really interesting. As well as, also like sometimes you can have a bit of a dry spell when it comes to dates. Like, so you may not date anyone for like about 3 or 4 months, and then suddenly you get like 3 dates in the same space of time. So it's one of those things, like the more you kind of don't focus on it too much, the more you don't focus on dating and finding someone, the less desperate you become for dates or whatever it may be. I found this works for other areas as well. But the more you're not focused on it and the more you're not intensely desiring something, the more easy it comes to you. Right? And it's just one of those strange little things that I just seen that happens. The less you're focused on getting dates, it seems like the more dates you get, right? So that's what I mean by as well, don't chase love because it will chase you. Just let go, trust the process. Obviously, check your dating apps every once in a while, but don't make it become a full-time job for yourself, okay? Just check it maybe once or twice a day. That should be enough. Maybe even just once a day, when you've got time. And don't be so focused on it, okay? Because the more focused you are on it, the more you're desperate for it, the less likely, just the less success that you have. And it's one of those weird things. Like, I don't quite understand how it works. Perhaps it's like a law of attraction sort of thing. But that's just how it seems to be sometimes, okay? So it's almost like when you enjoy being single and you finally start to get to a point where you actually don't mind being on your own and you start to enjoy your own company, that's when you're more likely actually going to attract a relationship. That's when you're going to get more attention on those dating apps or websites that you're on. So you want to get to a place where you actually enjoy being single, because I think a lot of people, when they start trying to find someone and they start trying to settle down with someone and they really start focusing on their dating life, the more it doesn't become as easy for them. And I think one of the reasons why that is because when you really, really want something, the hours and the days seem to go by really slowly until you get that thing. Whereas if you're just enjoying the moment, you're focusing on different things. Perhaps you're focusing on your career. Perhaps you're focusing on your health and fitness. Perhaps you're enjoying learning something, or you've got a business that you're working towards and you've got a lot of hours. You haven't got many hours in the day basically to actually focus on dating. When you become really busy with your life and you forget that side of your life, you forget the love life side of your life, that's when, and you start to actually enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy being single. That's when you're going to attract someone into your life. That's when it's more likely to, right? You always hear stories, and at least I do anyway. I always hear stories from people that are saying things like, I was just getting on with my life and they just, I just met someone. That's how they describe it. They just say, oh, I just met someone. I was focusing on this project I was doing, and, this I started talking to this person, out on a night out or something, and it was like, wow, everything just connected. The universe just coincided perfectly, and it worked out. So getting to a place where you enjoy being single then is really... it really coincides with how you are feeling in your current life and how you feel about being single. Like, if you actually enjoy being single and you don't mind it and you can enjoy your own company and it doesn't bother you that you're single, you're more likely to attract someone in that time, okay? So start to enjoy your life a bit more. Because if you're unhappy with being single, then because sometimes I see people who are single say that they're happy about being single, but they say it in a way that's kind of bitter and resentful, like, well, I just can't find anyone, I'm too ugly, or I'm not rich enough, and that's why I can't get any dates. But there's that tinge of bitterness towards it, so you can tell that they're not really that happy about being single, Because if they were happy about being single, they wouldn't be bitter about it, and they wouldn't feel the need to tell people those things or write online those kinds of things, right? So there's some bitterness there. So obviously it does matter to them. They do care about it. But if they just let go and didn't care about it as much, actually learned to enjoy their own company, like really enjoy it, found a way to be productive in those hours, to progress their life, that's when they would actually find more success in that sort of thing. Because if they're progressing in life and they're working towards their goals, that's going to make them more of a catch, because you look more ambitious, you come across as more ambitious and that sort of thing. And ambition is a really sexy trait. Like if you can become ambitious and you have things and goals that you're working towards, you're going to look different. You're going to act differently. You're going to behave differently. You're going to have more confidence because you're working towards things, right? And one of the things that attracts someone to you is your confidence. Like, I feel like most men will agree that they do like a woman that's quite confident. And also, women definitely love men that are confident. Like, that's one of the huge things that women are attracted to, confidence, right? And confidence comes from progressing and taking action, you're feeling like you're actually moving towards the things that you want in life. There's that Dale Carnegie quote that I use a lot, which is, inaction breeds down fear, action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. So when you essentially go out and get busy, you start working towards your goals, you start taking action, you start to become more confident and you're more courageous, right? And we all want to feel more confident in our lives. We all want to feel more courageous. And the ways that you can do that is by progressing your life and feeling like you are progressing, right? Even if it's taking a while, even if at the moment you're going at a snail's pace, but if you're doing things every day that is helping you towards your goals that you are hoping that you're going to attain one day. So goals like how much money do you want to be earning every month or every year? What kind of body would you like to have? What kind of place, what kind of area would you like to live in? What kind of house or flat would you like to have? Thinking about those sorts of things. What kind of relationships do I want with my family? What kind of friends do I want? And you start working towards those things. Perhaps it may even be like, what kind of skills do I want to learn? What kind of business would I like to have? What kind of job what kind of career? If you start working towards those things, making progress on those every day, you'll start to feel better about yourself. Because if you just sit there and you just waste the day and you've done nothing that's actually progressed you towards your goals, you're going to feel awful about yourself. If you just spent the whole day scrolling on the internet or arguing with other trolls or whatever it may be, arguing with trolls on the internet, playing video games, not really doing anything to help you progress. Like if you're doing those sorts of things, you're not going to feel good about yourself, right? If you're not exercising as well, like if you're not taking care of your body, you're not going to feel good in that way either. You're not going to feel good physically. You're not going to feel attractive. You're not going to feel sexy, right? So if you want to feel those things, then you've got to start working towards those things, start making progress, because that's going to make you feel really, really good about yourself. And when you feel really good about yourself, and when you're happy with your life, you're happy with the way things are progressing, you're happy with your goals, you feel like you're making a change, you're making a difference, you're getting better, you feel like you're growing, evolving, becoming more intelligent, becoming more attractive, becoming more financially successful, whatever it may be, then you're going to feel good about yourself, you're going to feel happy. And when you feel happy being single and you can use your single time wisely and productively, then you're more likely going to be able to attract someone into your life. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.